Yo, what is going on, guys? It's me, Vivid Naz, here again with another Division video. It kind of feels like a long time since I posted out just a proper commentary of myself, actually. Well, you know, recently been trying to make the video that I just released last night, and I'm really happy with the actual outcome of the video. But today, I'm not going to be talking about that. We're going to be talking about the Division game as a whole so far. So what do I think of it? Do I like it? Do I, because it has been sparse on reviews actually, which is kind of strange. It almost seems like Ubisoft didn't want the gaming publications to make reviews for this game before it came out, straight after it came out, and there were skeptics, there were people who were worried, people who were saying, oh, we're doing it because the game's shit, and we want to mute the publication so we can get more sales at the back. But then you can't really say that, and on the other hand, you've got probably, what was it, generated over 330 million in the first 5 days of release. Meaning it is the the fastest selling UIP ever, beating Destiny, beating, I think it was the previous title holder, I think it was Watch Dogs, I'm not too sure. But yeah, beating all of them, just to take it for themselves. And that's how it does deserve it. It does deserve it. It is a really fun game, and if you've got a bunch of friends, then you will most likely enjoy this game. I'm sorry that I'm kind of speaking kind of choppily as I'm playing the game at the same time. But it definitely does deserve the stuff it's getting. It is a very good looking game. It is a fun game. It is aesthetically pleasing. It is got fun multiplayer, at least from what I can gather. I haven't hit level cap yet. I've got 2 friends who've already hit level cap. I just couldn't really hit it because I've been busy lately. They say they're still looking for the loot and they're at the end game, but apart from that, okay, put that all aside, we're going to be talking about what I think of the game. So when I first jumped into the game, it completely blew me away. I went into this game thinking it would be utter shit. I went into this game thinking it would be a Destiny clone. So it was only very close to release that I actually wanted this game, and a friend got me it for my birthday. And after that, I realized how much of an idiot I was for just hating this game without actually playing it. And I mean, that's kind of what people are doing as well right now, is hating the game without playing it. So tone down on that. Play the game, make up your own mind, or watch actually long content on the game and then make up your mind on that. But don't just go smashing something just because you haven't played it, or just don't go smashing something where you don't know nothing about it. Because that's just the most annoying thing in gaming, is when someone comes up, tells you that this game's shit, and you try and defend it, but they won't listen because they're internet trolls, and let's be honest, they believe they're always right. That's just part of anonymity. You're hiding behind a screen. When you argue with someone, you're always right, and you don't believe it the other person's right because you can't see them. And that's just human mentality on the internet in a nutshell. But yeah, going into this game, didn't really have high hopes at all, and from what I could read from comment sections, it looked like people hated this game. But then you get the silent people who actually enjoyed the game, and then you get the vocal minority who dislike the game, because that's how it is for this game exactly. It's the vocal minority that go in comments and say they hate the game, or maybe not make videos to an extent. People who made the videos actually tend to like the game. Vocal minority hating the game and telling people not to buy it. It's going to be terrible. It's just a boring, generic third-person shooter. When it isn't, it is actually refreshing to say the least. It's not just third person. It's many elements crammed into one. And of course, the game does have its problem. Definitely has its problems. Like sometimes you're just, I don't know. The fast travel mechanic could have been implemented better, in my opinion, instead of just safe houses. I kind of ended up wandering a lot at the start of the game. Kind of got a bit boring. The enemy design, not really very much to them. It's just dudes in different types of armor. Yeah, it's just dudes in different types of armor, and the AI pattern's very predictable. You got the shotgunners who run at you, and then these guys who just kind of take fire, don't really do much. More like grunts in my opinion. You got your grenaders who just try and throw you off, but to be honest, not really. Yeah, they Destiny completely. If people are comparing this to Destiny, Destiny completely crops them on the enemy design from AI to just have a statically heavy look. And whatever gripe what people had was, oh, it's just New York. It's a boring city. But then no, it's probably one of the best game maps considered by many people. It's beautiful. It's just kind of amazing how much we tried to replicate the actual New York City itself. It's breathtaking for a lot of people. Like, you go on Reddit, you check out people's people's posts of their flats being in the game, or someone having lunch beside the home base and stuff like that. It just looks pretty cool in general. And then another thing I actually want to touch on in this game is the mission design. So the mission design, yes, I'm just going to straight off say I hate the side missions in this game. They are so boring. I just don't want to do the side missions. Easily my favorite part is the Dark Zone. Now here I'm just doing a mission because Dark Zone required too much concentration. Even this is requiring kind of a bit of concentration, and can't really concentrate that much whilst talking. I'm gonna get totally wrecked by this one dude. Just give me a second. Try to take him out. There we go. We got him. Yeah, the side missions are just they're just bad, dude. Especially the ones where you have like the ecosystem. It was a really neat idea, the ecosystem, but it just to me it has no appeal. It doesn't have enough life in it. I just really don't care what goes on in the echo. And same for the story as well. It's just kind of like one of those. It's slightly better than Destiny's because Destiny just didn't have a story, but it's kind of the same thing where I just don't care what goes on in the story because I don't care about the characters. I don't care about my character who's silent. I don't care what happens, who made this virus, because I did manage to play the end game mission. That's a tip actually. If you want to rank up fast, just play higher level missions with your friends. That'll get you ranked up real fast. But yeah, played the last mission, and the last mission is just the boss fight is just a chopper. That's all it is. It's just a helicopter. Better than Destiny's last mission, but still, it's just a helicopter. I'm just gonna try and run back out of the way. I don't have my special ability yet. Okay, give me a second, guys. Just gonna try and heal up. Throw this grenade in here. Take out that guy. And there we go. But yeah, the gunplay is pretty good, but sometimes especially at lower levels you just don't feel powerful enough. Like sometimes it's hard because it is an MMO at heart, so you can't have really weighty weapons maybe not lower levels, but enemies which are higher level than you. And that's what people complain about, is some of the weapons don't have enough weight to them. Like you feel they're doing no damage to the weapon. But then this guy should be a total prick. Let me throw this in here. Maybe we can get him in range. But you can't have weighty weapons plus an MMO. I really don't think that works. You can have it so that it would stagger opponents and stuff like that, but at higher levels you shouldn't be able to stagger opponents because they should be able to, you know, kick the shit out of you. And then, like, I get that in this part, so I'm shooting this yellow opponent, but he's meant to be a hard opponent. But people were saying, instead of just making him bullet spongy, instead of just making him bullet spongy, why don't you have a sort of feature where they're different? Because all these sort of bosses are, let's touch on the bosses. All of the bosses are just enemies, harder formed enemies. That's all they are. There's nothing special to them. They're just enemies which are harder. got more health, do more damage. Maybe in one case I saw a sniper which does a special ability which is kind of like flashbangsy, but apart from that, they're just enemies which just do a bit more damage. And maybe have something like one or two things that's special about them. Okay, so this has gone way better than last time. Okay. Actually clear that whole wave. Where did they... Okay. Yeah, I'm just trying to... I should have not done a mission, should I? This should have been pre-recorded gameplay, but you know. Yellow. Alright. Pick up this one guy. And then now we're left with the boss again. But yeah, it's just... Look, he's just... Slightly different looking dude. With a bit more damage. That's all he is. No sort of mechanic I have to play with. No sort of... And that's just the Grenadier mechanics. There we go, he's falling back there. Yeah, it's just the enemy design. It's okay. It's okay. So are the missions. The missions are okay. The graphics are brilliant. The gameplay altogether with co-op and PvP in the Dark Zone. The Dark Zone is just something else. I love the Dark Zone. Okay. Just gonna heal up. Yeah, can't be bothered taking too long. But yeah, Dark Zone is easily the best part of the game. It is fresh. It is something. It is kind of like a mini sort of H1Z1 DayZ, sort of in a more compact map with, you know, more action spread out about the map. You can choose to be a dick, or you know, you can choose to help people, but I prefer the latter. I mean, the choose to be the dick one, because there's literally no fun in helping people. And people get mad that you go rogue. Like, what's the point? Why should you go mad? It is part of the game. If it wasn't part of the game and I was glitching to become a rogue, then by all means be mad at me. Then dislike the rogue video. But at the end of the day, it is just part of the game, and you just accept that it's part of the game and not be a whiny bitch about it. Because what's wrong with doing it? It literally just builds tension. You're not meant to trust me. I didn't ask you to trust me. They just trusted me. And killing them, that's kind of their own fault. But then but yeah. So let's slap on an overall feeling, because this has just been a rant. This has literally just been a rant about people's perception of games and sort of some features of the game compared to other games. But like, whatever you might think I'm kind of giving away by what I say, I'm really enjoying the game. That's just the overall verdict. I really enjoy what I'm playing here, even though the enemies are kind of lacking. I don't agree with the whole weapon thing, but maybe if the enemies are kind of lacking, maybe the missions are kind of lacking. In the end, I love the PvP. Loved some of the missions are just brilliant. Like the main story missions, all the side missions, main story missions, some of them brilliant. And the gunplay I enjoy. New York is beautiful and I enjoy that as well. The PvP is just truly amazing. Everyone should try the PvP of this game. PvP of this game should be replicated in most games now. Like, people wish there was a PvP mode, and I do as well, just pure PvP, where people won't, you know, get mad for you killing someone. But hopefully they'll add it in probably one of the DLCs. But maybe even after this game I might go pick up the Season Pass. I'm really kind of wanting to pick up the Season Pass for a while now. But yeah, we'll kind of just leave it there actually. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and if you guys have anything to say about, you know, Division in general, you just pop it down in the comments if anyone comments. But anyway, I hope you guys are having a lovely day. It's been me, your boy, Vivid Naz, signing off. Stay vivid.